everybody, it's Nasty here again. Welcome back to the afternoon session here. We are back with Year 4 playoffs here with the Sandcats. Lost Game 1 with a close score, 6-5, with a late 6-inning rally by the Sirloins, and then their bullpen managed to hold on late. Now we head to their park, Apple Field, for Game 2. Trey Mondo's on the hill. He'll be facing Slip Vander Wink. Same matchup from the regular season game number 14, which saw the injury to Luka Golden, but saw us defeat the Sirloins rather handily. I believe the final score in that one was 10-3. Looking at the lineup for today's game, Cook is leading off, followed by Mackey, Paul, Bentley, Kawaguchi, Golden, Oxen, Soxen, Sampson, and Fowl. Let's get into it. This is win or go home once again. Sandcats are still looking for their first career playoff victory in franchise history, while the Sirloins are looking to defeat us for the first time in the playoffs, and they are looking to go to their second conference finals in the 4-year series so far. They, of course, went on to lose in the first year's playoff series to the Blowfish, who went on to win the title. Here we go. Looking at their lineup, Sicily, Hampshire moves up to the 2, Stiffs down to 3, Stanza to the 4, Roland DHing at 5, Glover moves up to the 6th slot, Cortez stays in the 7 hole, Powers goes up to the 8th slot, and Weeks will start 9th in center. Here we go, Cook, Mackey, and Paul against Vanderwink. Cook went 1 for 5 in the first game, delivered a double, but outside of that had nothing going for him. All inside from Vanderwink, and we are underway. 2-0 count to Cook here. Rips that one back up the middle. First hit of the day for the Sandcats is a base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 9.
Here is Fletcher Mackey, batting .400 on the season. The rookie hit a homer in the first game and then drove in a run in the 9th inning to make it a 1-run game, which we eventually did lose. All inside, 1-0. Good playoff debut for the Rook. Pick off the first. Cook remains there.
That's inside.
Just inside, 2-1. 2-0.
Ball inside.
Inside again, ball 3. Mackey pulls that down the line. That is hooking into the seats, foul. 3-1 count to the Rook. Rips that up the middle, another base hit. 2 straight batters on to start the game here for the Sandcats. Looking to get something on the board early here. John Paul up next, the first-year Sandcats in his second season. He batted .500 in the first game, went 2 for 4. Moves up to the 3 hole from the 5 hole. Ball high, 1-0. He was on deck when the last out was recorded. 2-0 pitch out there. Strike at the letters, 2-1. Curveball ripped past the diving shortstop into left. 3 straight hits start the game for the Sandcats as the bases are loaded here. Fortunately, no extra base hits so far, as they've all been right at fielders. That's going to bring up Bentley, who flew out to end the game last episode. He hit a home run in the game, though, so he went 2 for 5, drove in a run. Big spot here for Herc as he fouls off, 0-2. Curveball misses outside from Vanderwink. 2-1, 1-2 count. Forkball ripped right off of Stanza's glove. That's going to be an infield single. Everybody's safe. 1-0 Sandcats as Vanderwink is now tense. 4 straight hits to start the game, given up. It's going to bring up Kawaguchi, hitless in the first game. 0 for 3, but she did draw a walk. Big opportunity here for her. She takes a changeup high for a strike. Fastball dribbled to short. Glover's going to get the out at second. Bentley doesn't run well, but it is a fielder's choice as Kawaguchi's safe at first. Runner scores, it's 2-0. Brings up Golden, 1 for 4 in the first game with a single.
That's inside.
Takes one high, ball 1. Pick off the first, Kawaguchi is staying. 1-0 count to Golden, pitcher is set. Forkball driven to right center, that's going to get down. That's going to be a base hit. Kawaguchi's going to advance to third as Paul trots in from third. It is 3-0 Sandcats. Good RBI there for Golden, his first of the playoffs, and that brings up Oxen Soxen, who was hitless in the first game, 0 for 4. He drops from the leadoff spot to the 7 hole. Changeup at the knees for a strike, 0-1 as Knox takes it. Second pitch skied to center. Will that bloop in front of Weeks? Just in front of her slide it will. Base hit for Ox as the runner scores from third. That's Kawaguchi. 4-0 Sandcats. First and second for Sampson. Remember, there's only 1 out in the inning. Sampson was 1 for 4 in the first game. He scored a run and singled and stole a bag. Lines that up the middle, off of Vanderwink Club. Good reactions there. He throws the second. It's low, but it is in time to get Ox. 2 outs. Sampson safe at first on the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Foul, who went 3 for 4 in the first game. Drove in 2 of our 5 runs. She had 2 doubles and a single. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ball 1. Second pitch ripped to right field, but it's lined right at Stiffs, and that's going to end the inning. Sandcats do send 9 men to the plate. 6 of them get hits and 4 runs score. Bottom half of the first we go. Sicily, Hamster, and Stiffs do up against Mondo. Here's Sicily, hit 400 in the first game. Had a homer, drove in the first run of the game. Homered on the very first pitch even. Strike ball outside there from Mondo, 1-0. Change up inside for the strike, 1-1. Better up and away. Pop the foul down the first base line. Foul over for it. Calls off Mondo. Makes the catch, 1 out. Brings up Hamster. Hamster was hitless in the first game. I believe he was 0 for 4. First pitch slider down and away. Hit up the middle. Base hit for Hamster. His first of the series. That'll put him on with 1 down in the inning. First hit of the day for the Sirloins. Brings up veteran Oakley Stiffs. The right fielder went 1 for 4 in the first game.
That's inside.
Ball inside, 1-0. Curveball down and away, hit up the line, past the diving Kawaguchi. It is a fair ball. Hamster digging for 3. Golden gets it in, but it's not in time. First and third now for the Sirloins. I'll bring up Stanza, 3 for 4 in the first game. Hit a homer as well, drove in a run. Locked in at the plate here. Cutter up and away on the first pitch. That's driven well to left center, and that is going to be a home run into the Sirloins bullpen off their stairwell. 4-3 your score as Stanza's second homer brings them back within a run. Mondo just left it there. It's going to bring up Roland. Rookie's 2 for 4 in the first game. No homers. Drove in a run on a single, though. Fastball down, misses. Ball 1 from Mondo. Change it down and away. Grounded to first. Foul is there for it, though. That's going to be an easy out for her. 2 outs. Brings up Glover. 1 for 4. No homers. 2 RBIs. First pitch fastball's in there for a strike to Glover. 0-1. Cutter up and away. Check swing for a strike. 0-2 the count now. Curveball down and away. Dribbled up the first base line. Fair. Foul there. She'll take it to the bag again, and that will end the inning. Mondo bounces back after the 3-run homer. But Stanza's second of the playoffs draws us back within a run. It's anyone's game. Top 2, Cook, Mackey, and Paul do up. Cook singled in the first inning. Scored a run as well. Started the rally. Vanderwink still tense as the curveball is high for ball 1. Sliders just low, 2-0. Third pitch, changeup, rip, diving Sicily. What a play, 1 out. It's going to bring up Mackey. He singled as well in his first at-bat, also scored a run. Ball high, 1-0.
Ball inside.
Inside, 2-0. Skies that to center field. Should be an easy catch for Weeks as Mackey got under it. 2 outs. Gonna bring up Paul, 1 for 1 with the single. He also came in to score back in the first inning. First pitch change-up, ripped foul by Paul as he's way out in front of it. 0-1. Fastball hit back up the middle. Base hit for Paul, his second of the game. He's now 2 for 2. He'll keep the inning alive here with 2 down. Bentley had an infield single his first time up. It drove in the first run of the game for the Sandcats. He was then retired on the fielder's choice. First pitch slider ripped deep to left center field. That's heading to the wall, and it is just over the wall into the Sandcats bullpen for a home run. Second of the playoffs for Bentley. First homer of the day for the Sandcats, and they take a 3-run lead again. It is 6-3. That'll bring up Kawaguchi. Reached base via fielder's choice. Drove in a run in the process, though. She's 0 for 1 today. Fastball outside for a strike, 0-1. Vanderwink now rattled after the homers. The changeup misses inside, ball 1. Changeup line to second, right at Sicily, though, and that will end the inning. 2 runs come in on Bentley's homer. It's 6-3 Sandcats. Bottom half we go. Cortez, Powers, and Weeks get their first hacks at Mondo. Cortez is hitting .250 on the playoffs. He singled in a run in the first game. Ball inside, 1-0. 1 for 4, I believe. Fastball down and away, grounded to short, backhanded by Mackey. He'll go to first, 1 down. Brings up Powers. He was hitless in the first game. He went 0 for 4. Fastball up on the first pitch is taken for a strike, 0-1. The ball down and in is low, ball 1. Cut her down, called a strike 1 and 2. Change up and in, swung through by Powers. He's down on strikes. 2 outs. First punch out of the day for Mondo as the K-Man brings it back to neutral. Bring up Armani Weeks, getting her first appearance of the playoffs. She sat out game 1. Strike on the outside, 0-1. Slider down, change up down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Slider away, swung through at strike 3. Weeks down on strikes, back-to-back punch-outs end the inning for Mondo as he gets through the second cleanly. Top 3, 6-3 is the score. Golden, Oxen, Soxen, and Sampson due up. Weeks getting the start today in center field to replace Mantonio Levo, who started in left game 1. He went hitless 0 for 4, and it was subbed out for Cortez. Cortez started originally in center field, and then he moved to left field after the substitution of Nino Jacks, the backup catcher. So Weeks will get the start in center for the slumping Levo. 2-0 count here to Golden. Fouls that one off. He singled in a run in his first at bat. He's 2 for 1 today. Fourth pitch, line to right at Stiffs, and that's the first out. Brings up Oxen Soxen, 1 for 1 today with a single, who drove in a run. Ball high, 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Golden did score earlier, forgot to mention that. Strike on the outside, 2-1. Low chased the changeup, 2-2. Changeup pulled foul again by Ox as he stays alive. Knox pulls that one foul again. It's still 2-2. Skies that to right. That's going to be an easy play for Stiffs. 2 down. Brings up Sampson. 0 for 1 today. Reach base on a fielder's choice. Ball inside, 1-0. Changeup in there for a strike, 1-1. Slider pulled to left over the leaping shortstop Glover, and that's a base hit. First of the day for Sampson. He's 1 for 2. That'll keep the inning alive for Fowl, who grounded out to end the, flew out to end the inning. 0 for 1 today. Pitch out, nothing doing as Sampson wasn't going. Pitch out again, 2-0 count now. They got to come into Fowl here. Pick off to first. No, they don't, apparently. They're focusing all their attention on Sampson, who can fly. Curveball pulled to Hamster. It should be an easy play, and it is to end the inning. Chase that one. Should have been ball 3. Bottom half of the third we go. It remains 6-3. Sicily's, Hamster, and Stiffs due up. Sicily's 0 for 1 today. Let's see if Mondo can get her out again. First pitch curve, back up the middle, base hit. That'll start the inning off right for the Sirloins as the leadoff woman is on. That'll bring up Henry Hamster, singled in his first at bat. He also came in to score on the home run by Stanza. 1 for 5 in the series now. First pitch change up, pulled foul by Hamster. He's looking fastball, 0-1. Batter down in the way, dribbled to first, diving is foul. She has no play at second. She'll flip to first. Mondo there, 1 out. Sicily advanced to second, and that brings up Stiffs. He also singled in his first at bat and also scored on Stanza's homer. Cutter up and away is taken high, nowhere near the zone. Batter down, called a strike, throw to third, just late. Stolen base for Sicily. 1-1 count now to Stiffs. Fastball up and in, 2-1 the count. Change it down and away, grounded to second. Cook is there, he'll make the play at first. Run will score though on the RBI groundout. It's now 6-4. Base is empty with 2 down for Stanza though, as she homered in her first at bat. Probably good that no one's on base. First pitch curveball inside to her, taken, ball 1. Fastball up and in is called a strike, 1-1. Batter down and in, ripped up the middle, almost takes Mondo's head off as he dodges that one. It's another hit for Stanza, she's 2 for 2. Brings up Roland, who's 0 for 1. Change it down in the way, and the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in, pulled up the line, foul, just out in front of it he was, 0-2 to Roland. Fastball up and in, taken high by Brent, 1-2 count. Cutter away, ball 2, 2-2. Cutter down, hit up the middle, that's going to be another base hit as that inning stays alive, 2-1 with 2 down now for the Sirloins. Going to put all the pressure on the next batter, which I believe is Robin Glover, and it is the shortstop. He was 0 for 1 today. He's had a horrible time hitting in the series, though he did double in 2 runs in the first game. Fastball line to first. Leaping is foul to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Sirloins push across another run on an RBI ground out as it's 6-4. Top four, Cook, Mackey, and Paul do up against Vanderwink. Cook's 1 for 2, singled in his first at bat, flew out in his second. First pitch skied to center. That's going to be an easy catch for Weeks. It is, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 19.
Brings up Mackey, who's 1 for 2 today with a single. Let's see what the rookie does here in his third at bat of the game.
Ball inside.
He also flew out in his second at bat, ball 1.
Ball high.
Check high, 2-0. Curveball hung. Mackey punishes it to deep left center field. That's going to get over Weeks' head, and that's going to one-hop to the wall out there in the deepest part of the park. Fletcher will get in there easily with a double. His second hit of the day. He's 2 for 3.
Now batting.
That's going to bring up John Paul. He's 2 for 2 today, and that will do it for Vanderwink. He's pulled early after only 3 1/3 innings of work. 10 hits given up, 6 earned runs coming in. He is responsible for the runner on second. Coming in is Shea D, making her second appearance of the playoffs. She got the last out in Game 1, getting her the save. Faced 1 batter, I believe. She faced 2 batters, gave up a hit. All outside, 1-0.
Outside.
All outside, 2-0.
That's outside.
Outside ball 3. Paul is locked in after that first inning, first 2 hits he's had today.
Strike.
Walk prone activates as the cutter's in there for a strike. 2-1, 3-1 to count.
Strike.
Late on the ice swing, full count to Paul. Dribbles that one to the right side. Second baseman Sicily bare hands and flips. 2 outs. Paul advances Mackey to third, though, and that'll bring up Bentley, who homered in his last at bat. He's 2 for 2. He's also locked in after the homer.
Strike.
Curveball inside, called a strike from D, 0-1.
Ball inside.
Outside with the heat, 1-1 the count. Pulls that one foul. He's way out in front, 1-2. I believe that was the changeup from D. Curveball ripped to third, but it's right at Hamster, who makes the catch. Bottom 4. Sandcats get a runner to third, but do nothing. Cortez, Powers, and Weeks do up.
Now batting. The left.
Cortez is 0 for 1 today, looking for his first hit of the contest. Fastball down, hit up the middle. That will be his first hit as it's through the middle. Another hit for the Sirloins, and that puts the leadoff man on with no outs.
Now batting.
Brings up Powers, is 0 for 1 today. That is the 7th hit of the day for the Sirloins already.
43. Strike.
Curveball down in the way. First pitch called a strike to Powers, who's now tense. Fastball up and away, lined up the middle. That's going to get down for another base hit. 2 straight to start the inning now. And that puts 2 on with no outs.
Now batting.
Going to bring up Weeks, who struck out in her first at bat.
Fielder, number 31.
Cutter up and away on the first pitch is fouled back as she's being aggressive. 0-1.
Strike.
Change it down in the way. She fakes the bunt, pulls it back. 0-2 count now. Curveball up and in. Weeks fouls it off. Staying alive. 0-2. Slider down and in. Called strike 3 on the frame job. Strikeout again. Second of the day for Weeks. Third of the day for Mondo as he gets the first out. That'll bring up Sicily. She's 1 for 2 today with a single.
That's inside.
Fastball taken inside. Ball 1.
Off the plate.
Curveball down in the way. Misses. 2-0 just outside.
Strike.
Cutter down and in. Check swing called a strike. 2-1. Slider away. Line foul down the right field line. 2-2 remains the count.
Ball low.
Change up down and in. Taken low by Sicily. Good eye. Full count. Fastball down in the way. Dribbled up the line. Stays foul. Still a full count.
Ball four.
Ball inside. Taken. Ball 4. Bases will be loaded up now
Now batting.
for Henry Hamster, who singled in his first at bat. He's 1 for 2.
Hamster. Ball inside.
First pitch inside from Mondo. Ball 1.
Strike.
Fastball down in the way. Called a strike. 1-1.
That's inside.
Slider down and in. Misses. 2-1.
Strike.
Curveball down in the way. Swung through by Hamster. 2-2. Fastball down. Hit up the first base line. Diving is foul to cut it off. She has to go to first, though, and that's going to be the second out as the run scores. 6-5. Second and third with 2 down for Stiffs, who singled in a run his last at bat. That's going to be lined to right center field. Did he get enough? It is gone off the brick wall. A 3-run homer. And the Sirloins busted open. It is now 8-6. They take the lead on Stiff's first homer of the playoffs. Brings up Stanza, who singled her last time up. She's 2 for 2 today, having homered already. First pitch curve, check swing for a strike, 0-1.
Ball inside.
Fastball up and in, taken, ball 1. Cutter down and in, ripped up the middle, another base hit. 3 for 3 day for Stanza so far as she keeps the inning alive. That'll bring up Roland, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball down, ball 1. Ball up and in, take it first. High ball. Stanza steals second, 2-0 count. Cutter down, Roland lines it to first. It's right at foul though, and that will end the 4th inning. 4 runs for the Sirloins on a 3-run homer by Oakley Stiffs and an RBI ground out from Hamster. Top 5 we go. Kawaguchi due up. 0 for 2 today. RBI on a ground out. She lined out her last at bat. Cutter away for a strike from D. 0-1. Swings for it late. 0-2. Lines that one foul into the seats. It's 0-2 still. Fouls it off again. Kawaguchi staying alive. Pulls it on the ground to short. Easy play for Glover. 1 down. Kawaguchi now tense. That'll bring up Golden. 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Takes one at the knees. 0-1. Changeup pulled into left field. Will that drop? It will. Just down the line in front of Cortez. Single for Golden, his second of the day. He's now 2 for 3. That'll bring up Soxon. Singled in a run in his first at bat. He's 1 for 2 today. Cutter away for a strike, called 0-1. Second pitch ripped to center field. That'll drop in front of Weeks for a base hit. Golden advances to second. Second hit of the day for Soxon. He is now also 2 for 3. 2 on with 1 out for Sampson. Sampson singled in his second at bat. He's 1 for 2. Hit it to a fielder's choice his first time up. Ball low, 1-0. Or inside. Second pitch from D is taken deep to left center field. That's going to chase Weeks back near the wall, but she will track it down. Both runners tag. Soxon stays at first. Golden advances to third. Runners at the corners now for Jess Fowl, who is 0 for 2 today with a fly out and a ground out. First pitch, skied to right center. Should be an easy catch for Weeks. It is, and it will end the inning. Bottom 5 we go. Glover, Cortez, and Powers due up. Mondo stays in the game to start the inning. First pitch to Glover is a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Curveball up and in, swung through 0-2. Cutter up and away. Fools him, he chases it outside. Strikeout for Mondo, his 4th. Brings up Cortez, who's 1 for 2 today, with a single. Fastball up and away, called a strike, 0-1. Changeup down and in, pulled foul by Cortez as he's out in front of it, 0-2. Slider down and away, fouled off as Cortez stays alive. Curveball up and in, popped into right center field. Paul over for it near the gap. Makes the catch, 2 outs. Brings up Powers, singled in his last at bat. He's 1 for 2. First pitch fastball, check swing at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in, low and in the dirt, ball 1. Cutter up and in, up and away, called a strike, 1-2. Slider down and away, swung through it by Powers. He's down on strikes to end the inning, 1-2-3 for Mondo. Top 6, it remains 8-6 Sirloins. Top of the lineup due up against D. Cooks 1 for 3 with a single. Let's see if he can start the rally. Did it in the first, why can't he do it now? Cutter high from D, 1-0. Changeup down and in, ripped into right field, but it's just easy fly to Stiffs, 1 out. Brings up Mackey, who's 2 for 3, double and a single today. D is now locked in as the ball is below the knees on the fastball, 1-0. Cutter catches the letters, 1-1. Third pitch taken to right field, not well enough though, as the Stiffs takes a few steps and makes the catch, 2 outs. Got to bring up Paul, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Late on the heater, 1-0, 0-1 the count to D. Curveball just outside, ball 1. Cutter taken on the ground to second. Sicily makes the ranging play to her left and fires to first for the 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 6, Weeks, Sicily, and Hamster due up. Mondo's done after 5 innings of work. He gave up 10 hits, 1 walk, 8 earned runs, and he struck out 4 batters, I believe. Maybe 5, I'm not too sure. Collins will be coming in, the long reliever, making her playoff debut, looking to hold the lead here. First pitch fastball at the knees for a strike to Weeks on the check, 0-1. Changeup up and in, pop foul, out of range, 0-2. Two-seamer down and in, misses inside, ball 1. Fastball up and away, just high, 2-2 the count now. Get down and away. Weeks dribbles it to first. Foul, bare hands, and taps the bag. 1 out. Brings up Sicily, 1 for 2. Walked her last time up. She also singled earlier in the game. Changeup on the inside part of the plate is taken for a strike. 0-1. Fastball away, called a strike. It's 0-2 now. Two-seamer up and in. Popped up in front of the mound. Right in front of the plate, actually. Oxen socks and out for it. Makes the catch. 2 outs. That'll bring up Hamster, 1 for 3. Singled and drove in a run earlier on a ground out. Changeup away for a strike to him, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in, misses, ball 1. Fastball down and in, hit up the middle. Base hit for Hamster, his second of the game. He's now 2 for 4. Puts him on with 2 down in the inning, and that will bring up Oakley Stiffs, who homered his last time up and drove in 3 runs. He also grounded out and drove in a run earlier. He has also singled. First pitch at low and away, called a strike, throw down, just late on Hamster. Stolen base for him, second of the day for the Sirloins. Fastball up and in, called a strike. It's quickly 0-2 to Stiffs. Changeup down and in, dribbled on the ground to short. Mackey bare hands and fires, makes the play at first, and that ends the inning as Hamster was running on the swing. Top 7, it remains 8-6. Bentley, Kawaguchi, and Gold in the middle of the lineup. 4, 5, and 6 face D. Bentley's 2 for 3 today. He is homered and singled. Drove in 3 runs on that home run. First pitch from D is on the outside corner for a strike. Next one misses the inside corner barely, 1-1. Third pitch ripped up the middle, past the diving Sicily. It's a base hit for Bentley. His 3rd hit. He's now 3 for 4. Second single of the day for him. Brings up Kawaguchi, who's 0 for 3 today. Drove in a run on a fielder's choice earlier in the game. Ball low, 1-0. She has grounded out twice and lined out. Inside, 2-0. D starting to tire. She's up over 35 pitches. Ball low, 3-0 count to Kawaguchi. Gets one in there on the cutter, 3-1. Curveball misses way outside, and that's a 5-pitch walk to Kawaguchi as her mojo goes back up to neutral. 2 on with no outs to start the inning for Golden. 2 singles today. He's driven in a run. D will stay out there to face him as Golden is a switch hitter. There's no point in bringing in a pitcher. Ball low, 1-0. Second pitch, hit down the right field line. That's going to be foul, though. Golden was just late, 1-1. Third pitch, fisted to right field. Over for it near the gap is Stiffs. Makes the catch for the first out. Runners will hold as Bentley does not run well. That'll bring up Oxen Soxen, 2 for 3 with the 2 singles and an RBI. D stays out there again to face the righty as she's still locked in. Changeup away, misses outside, ball 1. D up over 40 pitches now. Fastball in there, 1-1. Just caught the outside corner with that one, 1-2. Hits it up the first base line, diving a stanza to cut it off. She'll flip to the pitcher, 2 outs, runners advance. Brings up Sampson, 1 for 3 with a single. D will exit as righty Miguel Duke will come into pitch. Duke is the worst reliever, I believe, in the Sirloins bullpen. Let's have a look at that to make sure that is actually factual. Their other options are Maverick McMahon, the former Sandcat, and Binky Stevens, who is a B. Stevens, of course, pitched in Game 1, so he's only at half stamina. McMahon is fully rested. Duke is making his playoff appearance, so it's interesting they chose him. Slider at the letters for a strike, 0-1. I guess they're saving McMahon for the save. Strike 2, curveball at the letters, 0-2 count to Sampson. Fastball way high, nowhere near the zone, 1-2. Hung one, and Sampson swung on top of the breaking ball. He fucking grounds out to the pitcher. Bottom 7, Stanza, Roland, and Glover do up. Stanza's 3 for 3 today. Let's see how Collins wants to handle her. First pitch, 2-seamer down and in, hard ground to the short. It's right at Mackey. He'll fire to first. That's the first time Stanza's been retired today. 1 out. He's up Roland, 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball down and away, grounded to short again. Mackey right there for it. He'll fire to first. 2 outs. Then Glover, who's 0 for 3, has not had a great series so far. 1 for 7 in the total. He's taking a changeup outside, ball 1. Fastball hard grounder to short again, and Mackey makes the play again. 3 straight groundouts to him, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Collins. Top 8, Foul, Cook, and Mackey do up against Duke. Foul's 0 for 3 today, looking for her first hit. Curveball high at the letters from Duke, 0-1.
Strike.
Curveball high again, called a strike, 0-2.
You're out.
Chased it high, foul down on strikes, 1 out.
Now batting. The
Brings up
second
Cook, who's 1
baseman,
for 4 with a single.
Lloyd Cook.
Duke really feeling it right now.
No.
Fastball just high to Cook, 0-1, 1-0. Slider inside, rip down the right field line. That'll hook down in front of Stiffs for a base hit. Good rip there from Cook, his second hit of the day. He's now 2 for 5.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Over Mackey, who's 2 for 4,
number
double
19.
and a single on his line score. Pick off to first, in the dirt. Not even a good throw from Duke, as Cook wasn't going.
Nope, high.
Ball high, 1-0. Second pitch is a pitch out, 2-0 count. Pick off to first, not in time for Cook, as he's back safely.
That's inside.
Slider inside, 3-0 count from Duke.
Take your base.
That's a 4-pitch walk. Mackey will take it and walk down to first.
Now
Duke working
batting,
himself into a
the
corner as
right
2 are on with no outs
number
again.
8.
Here's John Paul, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Let's see what he does.
Ball inside.
Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Remember, Bentley's on deck. He's homered already.
Ball
Ball outside, 2-0. Slider ripped to left field, but it's going to line right to Cortez, 1 out. Unlucky, a hard hit ball right at the outfielder
Now
once
batting,
again.
the designated
It's going to
hitter,
bring up Bentley, 3 for 4, home run, 2 singles today. Drove in 3 runs. Gets under the slider, pops it up to center field. And that's the 3rd out. Sandcats once again fuck a golden opportunity. Bottom 3 in the lineup face Collins in the 8th. Cortez is 1 for 4 today. 1 for 3 today. Fastball away for a strike, 0-1. Change up down and in, grounded up the middle, base hit for Cortez. He's now 2 for 4. He'll get on to start the inning here for the Sirloins in the 8th. Brings up Powers, 1 for 3 with a single.
Number 43.
First pitch change up and in is a strike, 0-1. Two-seamer down and away. Powers pops it up down the 3rd baseline behind 3rd. Kawaguchi going out for it. Makes the catch, 1 out.
Now batting,
Brings up Weeks, who's 0 for 3. She will get a chance to bat here.
31.
Fastball down and in, fools her. She was looking change up, 0-1.
Outside.
Two-seamer up and away, misses, ball 1. Change up down and away, hit back to the mound. Collins catches the liner and throws it to first, but it's just late to double off Cortez, 2 outs. I'll bring up Sicily, 1 for 3 with a single and a walk.
72.
Change up down and in, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and away, dribbled to first, foul backhands it. She'll go to the bag herself, and that ends the inning. Collins gives up a leadoff hit, but pitches around it. Top 9. Sandcats need 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. Kawaguchi, Golden, and Oxensoxen face Duke to start the inning, who will go for the save. Kawaguchi is hitless today.
Strike.
She drew a walker last time up, takes one at the letters.
Ball high.
All high, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Lines that one to right center field. Will either of the outfielders track that one down? It doesn't look like it, as that's going to hit just in front of the wall on a hop. Weeks gets it in, but Kawaguchi's digging for 3rd. It is a leadoff triple for the speedster 3rd baseman.
Now batting,
1 on and no outs for Golden. He's 2 for 4 today. He's driven in a run on a single and sung single later in the game.
Strike.
Ball low at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Second pitch on the ground to 3rd. Hamster fields it cleanly, goes to 1st. He was going to go home with that, I bet.
The catcher.
Brings up Oxensoxen, who's 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI today.
Strike.
Curveball called a strike at the letters, 0-1. Curveball way inside, gets off the catcher's glove. Kawaguchi has to hold it 3rd, though, as Powers knocks it down near him. Lined up the middle. Diving is Sicily. What a play. 2 outs.
Now batting, the center
Sampson's the
fielder,
last chance for the Sandcats. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Can he extend the game? Slider pulled by Sampson into the seats. Foul, 0-1. Second one hit on the ground to Sicily. And once again, the Sandcats are swept out of the first round of the playoffs for the 3rd straight year. 8-6 is your final. I don't know what it is. I think this team is just cursed to be fucked in the playoffs. Everyone got a hit except foul on our side. Bentley had the only homer, drove in 3. On the other side, everyone got a hit except Weeks, who went 0 for 4 at the bottom of the lineup, so both 9-hitters were hitless. Homers, he had a 3-run shot, and so did Cat Stanza. Those were the difference makers. And then Stiffs and Hamster chipped in RBIs on groundouts. Mondo goes 5 innings, 10 hits given up with 8 earned runs and a walk, 5 strikeouts, gave up 2 homers, takes the loss. Collins goes 3 innings of scoreless relief, only giving up 2 hits. Vanderwink goes 3 1/3 innings, is pulled with the losing, 10 hits, 6 earned runs given up, 1 homer. D gets the win in 3 1/3 innings of work out of the pen, 3 hits, 1 walk. Duke gets 2 1/3 innings of work with 2 hits and a walk and a strikeout. He gave up no runs. He gets the save. Stands as your player of the game. She drove in 3 runs on the homer, stole a bag, and scored. Stiffs went 2 for 4, had a homer, drove in 4 raw RBIs, 2 runs scored. And Bentley went 3 for 5 with a homer and 3 RBIs. Once again, the Sandcats show playoff futility. I can succinctly put this in one word. Fuck. Once again, the Sandcats are now 0-6 in the playoffs. Let's take a look at the record here. 4 seasons completed, 3 straight playoff appearances in years 2, 3, and 4, and we are 0-6 in the playoffs. Taking that away from our win-loss record, we are 38-28, or 26 in the regular season. Yep. Well, let's send the rest of the playoffs and see who claims the Season 4 crown. All of these would be first-time winners of that crown, so let's see who it is. Grapplers beat the Bee-Wolves. They sweep, and the Nemesis almost choke it. They beat the Buzzards to force Game 3. They're the only ones to go to Game 3. And the Buzzards beat them 8-7 to force the upset. So both 4 seeds advance. Hot Corners take Game 1, 5-3. Grapplers also upset the 2-seeded Bee-Wolves. Grapplers take Game 1 against the Buzzards, 3-2. Sandcats will sweep the Sirloins. Final score 9-5. They're going for the crown. Grapplers looking to do the same to the Buzzards. Buzzards do lose 8-4, so it is a sweep on both both conference finals. Hot Corners take Game 1 against the Grapplers. Final score 9-4. They are 1 win away from taking the title. And they do it 4-2. They sweep the playoffs 6-0. The Hot Corners are your Season 4 champions. That is the 3rd team to come out of our conference to win the title. First one out of the Beast Division to do so. So your Season 1 champions are the Blowfish, who finished 8-8 this last year. Sawteeth won Season 3. They finished in last place this year. Crocodons won Season 2. They finished at 9-7, missing the playoffs by 2 runs in the run differential tiebreaker. And the Hot Corners are your new Season 4 champions, first one in the Beast Division to take that crown. My old franchise wins without me. Can I look at their roster right here? Can I do that? I can. So let's take a look at the winning roster here for the Hot Corners. Still contact specialist. Defense is still absolute shite. Pitching has dropped down a bit. Starting rotation's gotten better. Bullpen's about the same. Power is still there. Speed is still low. Take a look. Your winning roster: Carmen O'Connor, Bo Belter, Hito Moonshada, Geronimo James, Jeb Jumps, Stefan Burke, Gia Axelson, a former Sandcat, Lester Bronco, Adriel Field, Dab Horn, Rodney Park, a former Sandcat, Fletch Corman, Stracy Wickers, a former Sandcat, that's 3, Vern Turnburner, Yolanda Cooper, original Hot Corner member, Hugs Lovell from the Wild Pigs, Dern Wonderfloss from the Moonstars, Rachel Rhubarb, an original Hot Corner, Joseph Broseph, an original Hot Corner, rookie Peter Barnett, and original Hot Corner Grump Everbright. So they have 4 original pitchers, 1 starter, 3 relievers. They also had Bronco from the Sawteeth. Field is one of the new people. I don't know where he's from. Dab Horn is from year 1. They've had him since then. Fletch Corman was originally on the Jacks. So they had 3 former Sandcats on the offensive side of things. They also had 3 original Hot Corners, Belter, James, and Jumps, to go along with their 4 original pitchers. So they kept 7 original members of their 21-man roster. So they kept 1/3 of their original roster, and they've won the title in 4 years. Cool. What have we done? We have played 4 years as well. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 original members of our team left too. And we've gone to the playoffs 3 years in a row and got swept out of the first round every time. Cool. All right, let's head to the off season here. We're not going to do anything in the off season. I just want to see who leaves and who stays. And then we will, next episode is an off season episode, everybody. Congratulations. Because we'll be ending this shortly. All right, I don't see anybody up there from us. Let's see if anyone retired. Oh, Oakley Stiffs retires. Razzie Dazzler, Johnny Bags, Remington Sharp. No surprises so far. Maverick McMahon. So the Sirloins lose 2 players. Crocodons lose Jerry Capps. Slapper Glute retires from the Heaters. Guns Jackman retires from the Freebooters. God, I ain't got to face him anymore. And Vinny Vortex leaves the Crocodons. So we lose nobody. This team wants to stay together. You know what? I'm actually not opposed to doing that, but I do want to see if we could replace Knox. I mean, he is starting to regress now, and he's an inconsistent hitter at best. Plus, we got Brennan, who's a good young catcher ready to step up. Jess Fowl had a very down offensive year. It might be time to move on from her and let Bentley be the full number 1 at first. Everyone else is still pretty good. If only we could just turn this into a winning formula. And maybe we move on from Gasser Morris. He might start to regress really soon. He's actually got white hair, so he'll retire within the next 2 seasons. Cool. All right. See you guys next time as we figure out what we want to do with the roster. Everyone wants to stay, but will we keep everybody? Who knows? Catch you then. This is the Nasty One, signing off.